You're stupid. You know that. Man said he's looking like HD. yeah. So what? It's your boy Bits and Bobs.
It's your boy BEEKS.
Prime time in the building, people.
I'm just gonna wait.
Yo, ruined it. Listen, people, welcome. Happy Monday evening. Frank Lampard has been sacked. Welcome to the wrap-up featuring yours truly, Bits and Bobs. We got Big Gunner, Beeks, special guest Elena, and obviously man of the moment, the Ladimus Prime. Prime, chat to the people, man. Frank Lampard, your hero, your idol, the man you got posters on your bedroom wall, fam. He's been sacked, G.
Yeah. It was coming. We expected it. When you look at it, the timeline and stuff, when they knew Frank was going to be sacked, it was after the Arsenal game.
Mhm.
Because what Tuchel, now he's confirmed to be the manager. When you think about how long you have to kind of go into quarantine for and everything, and the negotiations, it was the Arsenal game that ended. Congratulations, Arteta's clear. Well done. You know, you've done our dance and all of that. So, yeah, I think
Prime is moving like he just got some panani. Where I rate that still.
Yo, can we just big up Prime for in his bedroom? Real talk. Prime, who's coming over?
He's got
Aladdin thing. That's the Aladdin sheets, you know. I'm sure Aladdin's got them things there. Them.
This
is
for the stream is for.
Is that the flying carpet you've got? Where did you steal that from? Listen, Jasmine wants her curtains back, Prime. What's going on?
This stream is for under 18s. Let's get into that afterwards. But yeah,
Frank, come, Lampard, what's going on?
Yeah, he did. It was getting bad, and okay. Here's the thing: managers will go through runs of form. Yeah. Ollie has had it. Pep has had it. Jose, Fergie, whatever. The greats have had bad runs of form. So that's not necessarily the problem. It's the fact that due to it's not even that he's inexperienced, because Nalgazin is inexperienced, for example.
Look at Nicholas comment. Prime is in a whole new world.
Hey, gal. But due to the fact of he doesn't know how to get out of it, that is the main problem. Also, his man management with players. Apparently, there's a bit of a short list and stuff of players that wanted him gone, and those were fringe players. So it makes sense that he wanted them out of the team so they wouldn't revolt. But yeah, he's not good enough. It was time he had to go. I personally would have sacked him at the end of last season because there was no achievement, there was no progression. There's been no progression this season. We let Arsenal put us in a spliff. That is what got you sacked. So yeah.
Sorry. Can you let the people in the back know? Because we never heard you. Can you put some bass in your voice?
What?
Gunner, I don't think Gunner heard you with his HD screen. Can you say that a bit louder?
Arsenal Football Club, a mid-table club, is the team that got Frank Lampard. Actually, no. At the time, a relegation club is the team that got Frank Lampard sacked. So,
it's just you're well out, man. It's all right. I'm glad you're back, Prime, because you was looking overly depressed for the last week and so. Like, I thought that man was getting ready to start coming looking for you in that, because I thought,
Prime,
my man was on the edge. Prime, you know what? I'm happy for you, man. Like, obviously, like, you know what it was? That second paragraph here in that letter from the club. That was it for me. Like, they've definitely asked Lampard, what are you gonna do to get us out of this hole? And my man said Mason Mount, and they're like, nah, we ain't having that. And that's why they sacked him. Like, that was all he had this year, you know. And we're gonna play Mason Mount and Gilmore, you know, like them things. That's what's got him sacked. I don't think he had a way of getting out of it. So I think they've just looked at it and go, you ain't really got no plan to get us out of this sticky hole. And I think that's what's lost him.
And you know what? Frank was one of the only people fighting for him. And what he did in his final game, instead of even telling him he was getting the captaincy, he hung the armband on his locker on top of his
Yeah, what's that about? Is that because Valentine's Day is coming up? Man is trying to leave him some sense or something, or like,
listen, that was so nice.
You know, a nice little emotional. What's that about? Just give him the
on his face as well when he was telling the story as well. Like, he had some mad little creepy smirk on his face as well. Like, that whole thing was just.
Gunner, you're disrespecting my legend. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Nah, it's just like the whole thing. Then you lot disrespected him. You lot didn't even let him clean out his office.
Chelsea.
Chelsea's
ruthless. I've seen managers get sacked for less.
Nah,
but
listen, Beeks, yeah. Should Lampard got more time, at least at the end of the season? What do you think?
Yeah, I think. Do you know what it is? Yeah, like you invested so much with Lampard in it. The whole 222 million and whatnot. I just thought you should have given him to the end of the season. I don't think like you lot should have just palmed him off straight away like that.
It's too much of a risk, man.
Listen, 222 mil, bro. Like what?
Right.
That's listen. All I'll say, yeah, you're not gonna get relegated in it. Maybe top 10, cool. But to sack him like that, innit, I don't know. Maybe I just want him in it. I want Lampard to stay in it. But I personally think you lot should have given him a bit more time.
Beeks.
But at the end of the day, look, listen, you're happy, bro. You're happy.
Beeks. You know how I know? And people like you and other Chelsea fans keep saying, look at the money we spent this season. No, don't look at the season. He's been here for a year and a half, 18 months.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
You backed him. Just wait, bro.
Yeah, of course he gets another. He could walk into the Fulham job, West Ham job. He could walk in at Spurs. Yeah, any job that's not a big club.
Look at the level of coach you're talking about.
You know what the maddest thing is? The maddest thing is, I told you, Prab, earlier on.
Don't disrespect my legend.
You man disrespected. You man did sorry dirty, bruv. I feel like you guys.
Yeah.
Now you realize. Obviously, I'm not aiming at you, but your fan base now realize you had something good there. He won you Europa League. He got you top 4, and it's just like, bruv, like, why did we even end up sacking him? Like, you just went 2 steps backwards with Frank Lampard, someone who hasn't got the experience of managing a top club. I don't understand.
He's not got any experience, Beeks. Don't sugarcoat it for them. Don't sugarcoat it for them.
I'm not even sugarcoating it. I'm just thinking, like, bro, like you Chelsea actually said, you know what? We are going to let go of a manager who has just won us a European trophy and bring a manager who's just managed Derby and couldn't even get them to back into the Premier League.
It wasn't that. It was our stupid alt-right match-going fans that were saying "fuck Sarri-ball." Because
I hear that.
In the space of a week, we lost 6-0 to Man City, Centurions, but not Centurions that season actually, and we lost to Bournemouth. In the space of a week, we lost 10-0 to two teams. But people don't factor in that we finished third, conceded like 32 goals, and we pumped Arsenal in the Europa League final.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm not even disputing that. Yeah, they're to blame as well, and your club is to blame as well. I don't know what it is with these top clubs that think they can hire a manager or a legend for commercial purposes, bruv, because that's just gonna, deject your club to a downward spiral, bruv. This is
I don't even think it was that, man. I think they just they had someone in mind, but they couldn't get them. So don't
even sugarcoat it like that. Hey, look, think about it. Yeah, think about it. United got Oli. Who are the other ones? They're looking at Real Madrid. They got Zidane. Now you got Pirlo. Now you got all these legends that are not, bruv. You're not really doing that much, bro. Where's your experience? Chelsea have now gone. You know what? Fuck it. We'll get Lampard, our legend. Bruv, you ain't done shit, man.
No. Yo, Prime.
Doesn't make any sense.
Prime, your Frank Lampard poster is still on. You're gonna take it down. Yo, LILYWHYTE TV, Frank Lampard.
You're better than that.
Yo, LILYWHYTE TV. So, as a Tottenham fan, how do you feel about Super Frank getting sacked, getting the P45?
I mean, I feel like he kind of grew a rod in his own back by spending so much money. When you spend that much money, you're expected to produce results.
The money to spend. Are you jealous of the money they've spent?
Of course, I would 100%. Our owners don't spend that money. I'm totally Enoch out. But I'm just saying, I think for a new manager with not that much experience, it's very hard to spend 300 million odd and not be top of the league or be within those ranks. So I think that you kind of have to at that point. You kind of have no choice.
Man. You lot are doing Frank dirty. I'm not having this, man. I'm backing him. He didn't sign half of these players. Man had a chance for a ban.
They're not bad players that he signed, so it doesn't matter if they're his or not.
He just said I need positions. They've gone and signed these players.
No, fam. He said I need players, not positions.
Yeah, I know. No. So they've gone and got Havertz because they couldn't turn it down. Like, you may not have got another chance to sign a player like him. So they went and got him, but they never really had no way of integrating him into the team. They didn't really have him a position to play. So,
but Gunner, as a manager, whole thing of managers getting your first choice targets or whatever. He got who he wanted, Ben Chilwell. Well, actually, I'll also back him on the fact that he didn't want Mendy, because we both know they're bums. But cool.
Yep.
As a manager, it's your job to get the best out of what you have at your disposal. You can't do that. You're not doing your job. So, and also this squad that we have, we should. Whatever. He's gone. Whatever.
So
he's gone.
Just to conclude, Frank Lampard has been sacked. He's moved on to Pastors New, P45, taxi for Frank. He's not so super anymore. 2 points, but in front of.
Don't disrespect my legend like that.
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just saying facts. You know, he has been sacked. He's been tacked, right? So, does he get another Premier League job? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no, everyone?
Easily.
LILYWHYTE?
So repeat that.
Does Frank Lampard get another Premier League job? Yes or no?
Not for the time being. He's going to need to go lower and then get some more experience and then come back. I don't think he gets another Premier League job right now.
Newcastle are going to be dominant.
Unless he goes to Newcastle.
Do you mean Newcastle or like Charlie or like?
I mean, really, like if he couldn't manage those players he had and get them playing well, then how is he going to get Joe Linton and all them lot playing well? Like,
yeah. Because Joe Linton and them man are better than what we have. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah.
Well, I just don't think.
Don't be intimidated by him. You speak what you want to speak.
No, I just don't think he can get form. I don't think he can get them back to form as to what they want. So I don't think he's good enough just yet to be in the Prem. I feel like this was a big test, and I feel like he should get some more experience before coming back to a Prem club. Maybe.
No worries. So, just a yes or no answer from the panel. Are Chelsea in the title race? LILYWHYTE TV.
Well,
there's that whole top.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
God, it's not as clear as a yes or no. I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, Gunnar, yes or no?
Yeah. What this season?
No, next season.
I wasn't even. Yeah, of course they're in a title race, man. I'm not sure which one, but they're in a title race, isn't it?
Beeks, what are we saying, fam?
Yeah, man. Chelsea are in the title race, man. They could come out of nowhere, RKO, they'll win this league, bro. You don't know, bro. Chelsea, look, who's your manager? Who did you say your manager's going to be? Tuchel, innit?
Thomas Tuchel.
So, you understand?
Ten.
No, the brother.
Watch it. That's my manager you're talking about. Watch it.
Are you happy with that manager?
Yeah, of course I am.
Serious?
Listen, he's on Poch's level. That's all I got to say about that.
He's on whose level?
Poch.
That's not a bad thing.
Who hasn't won it? No, it is a bad thing. Who hasn't won a trophy? Okay.
Stop.
He has won a trophy. He just won a trophy the other day.
Poch has won a trophy. Poch has won more trophy than Lampard.
Yeah, but that's a community shield. That doesn't count. Well, actually, no. Arsenal fans, that counts. I forgot. Sorry, yeah. Levels to this game. But yeah, no, are we in a title race? Well, if Arsenal in a title race,
to banner, yeah,
wait, if Arsenal
he's
in a
banner so
title race,
dead.
if
Leave it at Aladdin, man.
if Arsenal are in a title race, and
Leave it
they're
at
behind,
Aladdin, bro.
if Arsenal are in a title race and they're Connor, you're feeling yourself in HD. It doesn't matter. If Arsenal in a title race,
you know what it was.
if Arsenal in a title race and you're behind us, then sure, Chelsea.
Who said Arsenal's in the title race though? Like, you're talking to yourself. Come on, man.
Arsenal Twitter, come on.
Listen,
but it doesn't. Gunnar,
that's your issue. You're living on Twitter. It's not real life.
Gunnar, why are we fighting though? It doesn't matter. United are lifting the trophy.
Hey, shut your mouth. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. Every day 21. Harry Maguire walk off. I don't want to hear all that rubbish. Quiet. We don't hear all that.
He's lifting the title. All of this. You're going to see Fat Luke Shaw with the burgers in the Premier League parade. You're gonna see Phil Jones, another Premier League title.
Man. Somebody come save him, please.
You know, Chelsea fans.
Mute his mic.
Please call Prime a taxi because man needs to join Frank somewhere. They need to have a consolidation. Some condolences to both of them, yeah, because both of them need a rug to lie on right now and hug it out with each other, man. Because Prime, man, you look sad, bro. But we keep it moving. Yo, segue. Question: Who's the London big guns now? Spurs have. Oh, I'll answer that for everyone. Chelsea are still London big guns. Like, sorry, Gunnar, but it's not even up for debate. We move.
Yeah, the biggest team in London. It's not cool. I'm cool with that.
Cool. Right. So anyway, Wycombe Wanderers 1, Bottom Hotspur 3. Come on, we got Spurs fan. 4. Did they score 4?
Yeah.
Did they score 4? No way.
Yeah.
Look at. They didn't hear that. She kept saying 4. That's how the
against Wycombe. But can I ask you a question, Elena? Yeah. Whole Harry Kane. Who else came on? Son was playing.
Ndombele
was playing.
They had to make 5 subs to win the game, you know.
Gareth Bale.
Bale is a fringe player, so that don't count.
Bale's
past it, you know. Ask Elena.
I was broken. Wait. Elena. A 3-time Champions League winner doesn't count. Okay.
Yeah, but right now he's not up to speed. So
yeah.
How was he tonight, Elena? How was he tonight?
What do you mean up to speed? When did he come to the club?
No, I mean he's not playing very well. Like, regardless of reasons why, I'm not saying I'm not denying that he's probably finished, but today he was all right. If he can do those jobs and play against cup games and cup teams and get us a goal, which he did, then fair enough.
So what was the team performance saying? Were you confident? I mean, you're in the next round. What's popping for Spurs?
It was fine with when our first team came on. It just shows how bad our squad is. Our squad is terrible. It's definitely a worry. Like, if we get injuries, we're pretty much screwed, which is a worry. So we played well. It wasn't Jose's fault. We created about 25 chances. It's not his fault that we only had 1 goal of 25 chances. Today was played really well. Prime, you're muted.
Yeah, well done, Bobs.
I didn't hear you. Repeat what you. I lagged out and I didn't hear you. Can you repeat what you said?
Today wasn't on Jose Mourinho. It was fine from his tactics. Yeah, it was fine.
Oh,
wait. Pause. Fine. Take charge of that. Did she just say it's not Jose Mourinho's fault?
It wasn't.
No, but it's the first time. It's the first time. It's not his fault though. So okay.
I know, that's what I'm asking. Yo, Beeks corner.
No, but I'll be honest. If he's playing football like that, I can't blame him for the players not finishing.
But are you happy? Are you happy with that? Obviously, you're through to the next round. You're in a Mickey Mouse Cup final. There's potential trophies there. You're still in the first Premier League.
Yeah, it's what he's here for. He's here to win us a trophy. So that's the whole point of it. So he needs to succeed in that.
So are you opposed to Central then, or
no? We don't.
Sorry, I don't know who I'm talking to.
Are you a Jose sexual fan? Are you Jose in or Jose out?
I mean, I'm not Jose out, but I would definitely say when he's getting things wrong and when he's getting things right. Today was right. You can't blame him for like our fringe players being terrible, not being able to put chances away. So he's put on our first 11 three players from our first 11 to put chances away, and they did it. It just shows that his game plan wasn't the problem. It worries me when he expects us to score the 2 chances we create, but we created so many chances that game. To think that we missed so much and still won 4-1 to me is a good thing, because it shows how we played the game. So that's fine. As long as we took the game to them, that's fine. I hope we do batter them, but I don't know if we will. I'm sure you are hoping that too. But yeah, today was it's positive. We're in all the cups still. Hopefully we can get one. That's the whole point of being here.
Okay. Prime, make sense of it, man.
Elena, we're processing your papers of being a Jose sexual. I'm trying to fight your corner, but it's not coming through.
I'm not against
but
him.
No, seriously,
I'm just saying there's problems there, but he didn't do anything wrong today, so it's fine.
Beeks, make sense of it. Spurs 4, Wickham 1.
Right, you expect them to be, slapping these teams up, innit? You understand what I'm saying? Bruv, at the end of the day, they won the game. They move, innit? You get me? Like, bruv, I expect man say he's more broken than Matt Hardy, bruv. These men are listen, I expect Spurs to be beating Wickham Wanderers by a massive goal margin. Do you understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they had to bring on the players in order to get the result. But are they going to be happy with that? I don't know. That's for Spurs fans to decide that. At the end of the day, they should be happy that they've qualified to the next round. Spurs got their own problems, man. Their squad, hold tight them, man, innit? You get me? This top 4 thing that they're in on, I don't think they'll sustain it, bro, because of Europa League. I think Jose will try his best to make sure he wins that, because he knows that I haven't got the squad capable enough to actually go for the top 4. The same way he did with.
I haven't got the squad capable.
What's that, Prime?
You haven't got the squad capable enough, but people want to see.
Spurs haven't got the squad capable because they've got like 13 good players. That's it. Gunnar.
Do you agree?
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, Beats. Conclude, man. Conclude.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Spurs will just go on they'll just go for the trophy. They're capable enough of winning the Europa League. They can do that, but to get top 4, I don't know about that one.
Don't know.
Gunnar, what are you saying?
Yeah, no, I mean it's a hard one. They played, I think Wickham were like 24th in the championship. It was like
trying to.
No, but I'm saying they had to pump them, didn't they? If they didn't pump them, I mean, it took them to the 85th minute to pump them. And I think they scored 3 in the last like 8 minutes or whatever. But it is what it is. They're through in it. We're not even in it no more, so we can't even talk in it. They did their thing in it. They beat Wickham Wanderers.
Did Theo Walcott knock out Arsenal? Again? Did Theo Walcott knock out Arsenal again?
No, he didn't score though. We scored our own goal, so he didn't knock us out.
That's a great segue. What was Arsenal's score in the FA Cup, Gunnar?
Yeah, we lost 1-0, man. Yeah, we lost 1-0, man.
Any justice at all? Gunnar got a new camera.
HD, no, it's not even a new thing, It's just that man never had it plugged in. Oi, man. He's looking mad fresh. Yeah, nah. Black Friday did me well still.
Where's
the trim? Where's the trim?
Nah, no trim, man. Lockdown things, man. My hair's growing back already.
What's Arsenal saying then? What happened to Arsenal, bro?
Lost in it. Simple things. Arteta he wanted to change up the team. Team is shit. We lost the game. Simple as. Like Southampton came to win and they won in it, so is what it is, man. Did
you see the lineup Arsenal played?
I'm not accepting that. Is everyone accepting that explanation from Gunnar?
No, I'm not. Did you see the lineup Arsenal played? Bellerin played, who's a starter. Cedric played, who all Arsenal fans keep calling for is your best fullback to play. Holding played, who's been your starting centre back this season. Leno played in goal, who's meant to be this world-class goalkeeper.
Yeah, and your point is keep going. Like you're obviously trying to run back.
Martinelli played. Martinelli played. Martinelli, by the way. Martinelli, by the way, he's better than Greenwood.
Right now, I'm only going to take the banner. I'm only going to take banner from Man United fans. Anybody else, please do not talk to me right now.
But you don't have a. But you don't have a
Man United fan. You can't take banner, man.
You don't have a Champions League.
Listen, man, it was a stressful day for me today. Yeah, but I just don't feel like I can accept banter from Prime today. So Prime,
Gunnar,
I know you're happy.
Gunnar, you don't have a Champions League though. I can banter.
I know Frank's gone, so you're well hyped right now. But
you haven't won the Premier League in 7 years.
Segue, man. Segue. Someone come take this guy, please.
Is there any Arsenal fans in the comments that can
get your boy Steven on, man. Get your boy Steven on.
Woeful display of your club. Yo, Beeks. This is your boy Beeks. Arsenal, man. I heard they got beat, fam. Let's make some sense here, bro.
Fam, I'll just be real in it. Arsenal came and did what Arsenal had to do. They couldn't produce. But you know what? We're all laughing now, yeah? But they're playing them again midweek. Correct me if I'm wrong there. The maddest thing is, Arsenal fans would rather won and get through to the FA Cup because they know, like, cool, trophy's a trophy. And I've had this argument with people when I said trophies is more important than flipping a top 4. But again, everyone has their opinion, bruv. Do you get me? So
it didn't make sense. Yeah, it didn't make sense in it. Like him making 7 changes didn't make sense in it because at the end of the day, like,
let me answer that comment. Let me answer that.
Which one? Which one?
I'll answer a few of them. I don't mind. The one that said drought water.
Okay. Oh, Nathan's consistent with the comments. I'll give him that. Pick up everyone in the cut. Make sure you smash a like.
Listen, this is why I say Arsenal aren't a big club anymore. Because any big club would have acted quickly and got rid of Arteta. We're going through a bad run of form, and we get rid of our manager. That's the difference between our two clubs. We're not the same.
But you say that. You say that. You think that this is if you don't win, if you just
Jose's won trophies, he's got sacked. Pep's won trophies. Klopp's won trophies, he got sacked.
You won a trophy directly taken from your manager.
If you do not win the league next season, if you don't win the league next season, has it been a flop?
For who? For Chelsea?
For Chelsea, the whole sacking and rehiring, because you haven't won the league in 4 years?
Yeah.
So the whole sacking and is not working, is it? So unless he wins it next season, it hasn't worked again. So you're going to sack him again next season?
Gunnar, okay, can I ask a question then to HD's gone. To reiterate what you said then, why does it, if we want to build this lasting dynasty or whatever with a manager, that is actually fine. I'm cool with that, and I'm cool with waiting and being patient. But our manager is actually good enough to do it. Tuchel is good enough to do it. But again, with Tuchel, I don't think he is even the end goal, but he is a path towards the end goal. You have to remember, so when you have to build, sometimes you have to build smart. Look at Man City. They didn't just bring in Pep. They built in their backroom staff. They built their scouting network, getting Barca's. They built their youth. They built their HD, not like your club. They built their youth. They also their managers and the players that they brought in all led towards Pep. What Mancini, Pellegrini led towards Pep. Fergie, how long did it take him at Man United to build and correct things in the back room before you guys could chew off and start winning trophies? Even when Wenger came in, at least he had Wenger had a structure in place for him to be successful. So you have to have things. If you want to do things long term, fine, do all you want, but you also have to have things set in place. I personally think, and again, when I actually look at football, I actually think. So I don't think I'm going to be wrong. We're building long-term success, and it will be Nagelsmann because we've always wanted him. I think Tuchel is that path towards it. And it's supposed to be a path towards getting someone to be there for the long term. Lampard was supposed to be the path towards Nagelsmann. Again, Lampard, has his time at Chelsea been a failure? No, not at all. He's done exactly what I've expected of him.
Wait. Wait. Question prime. Lampard's duration at Chelsea has been a failure because he didn't win anything.
No, I don't think it has. It hasn't been a failure for me personally because I.
But if it hadn't been a failure, he would have got sacked.
He's sacked with a bad run of form, and he should have been sacked. However, I don't look at.
So he failed.
I don't look at his time as I don't look at his. Well, maybe you could say that, fine.
You know,
but I don't look at his time at Chelsea as a. I don't look at his time at Chelsea as a success either. I just think he did what's been expected.
It's hard because we don't know what the end goal was. They might have hired him in at the start and just said, "We just need you just to keep us afloat until we can get the guy we want." So his thing may never have been to actually win a trophy. It might not have been that, but
you know what?
Again, that's why I said
you saying that, yeah. Like, let's be real in it. Like, what is the actual end goal? All right, we bring.
I know, but he was never gonna win nothing though.
We bring Lampard in. Sorry, who I will emphasize again, won a European trophy and got them top 4. Okay, and then on top of that, we're bringing you in for what? What achievement? What thing did they set out and say, Lampard, this is what we want you to do? Well, don't worry, take it easy. Oh, we ain't got no money. We can't spend anymore at the moment, but let's just try and get top 4. Okay, we got top 4 next season. Okay, here you go. We're gonna give you 300 million. What's the target? It's pretty obvious. We want the league, bro.
He's never going to win the league. He's never going to win the league. In what common sense? Yeah, anyone with half a brain knew there was nothing to say that Lampard could win the league.
I hear you, bro.
He didn't even win the playoffs, so there was nothing to say this guy was going to win the league. I don't think he was there to win the league. I think he was there just to steady the ship until they could get the guy that they really wanted in.
I'm with you, but what I'm saying is that the whole idea of this whole thing of we don't want you to win the league, we just want you to keep the boat afloat is ridiculous because you're giving him 200+ million, bruv. Give that to
the next manager, because if they didn't give him that money and they couldn't get what they wanted, the players that they the man they wanted in, what would have happened to Chelsea if they would have had to keep the same players they had last season?
Bro, that's on Chelsea, bro. They don't get rid of Sarri in the first place. Keep your structure at place. That's on Chelsea, G.
But he's never done that though. He's never done
that. If Chelsea had kept Lampard, we go through a transfer ban, and maybe not the exact same players literally, but you bring in the same quality players to suit Sarri's system. I think we would be challenging by now to win the league. If not in this season, no.
His Wi-Fi is a mad thing.
His Wi-Fi moving like Chelsea, man. Yo, next segue, yeah. Yo, I've got to say this, yeah. Did you man see that racist video on Twitter? It's doing the rounds on social media.
Yeah, bro. Just lost his job in it.
I got the
bro. What do you think on it, Beeks?
Man's putting on his Instagram story, please, like, I've lost my job. Thank you, everyone. I'm human. Man said, as human to human. Man did this. You fucking pussy, yo. Man said, as human to human, have mercy. I stand by what I say, but I do apologize. What kind of idiotic fool, imbecile? You parasite. How dare you? How fucking dare you, bruv? Yeah? Look at you now. You're begging for your life. And your missus in the background as well, looking like a fucking hillbilly with an M Honcho mask on. Yeah? You're a fool. She'll be the first one to come out and say, "Oh, by the way, I didn't know my boyfriend or partner was racist." Are you a dickhead? You think I got 4 written on my forehead? I'll be your jobs. Did
you see what he said? He apologized, but said, I still stand by what I say.
What kind of what?
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know the funny thing is? Yeah, I respect him because he said he stand by what he said, and I find it funny that he's asking for mercy. Do you think you can say such a statement and then be like, I'm sorry, but be like, I still meant it? So you're basically saying, yeah, I meant it, but I'm only saying sorry so I don't lose my job.
It's the ones. It was 20 other statements, you know. It wasn't even so much that, like, the video was bad, innit? But when someone posted up like the 20
Twitter,
other tweets, a man about feminists like need to just die. It's just bare madness. Like,
man said,
nigga, this guy.
I hate. Man said blacks should be locked up. I hate blacks. All of these things, you know. All of these.
But you know what? Okay, fine. If you're gonna say it, at least he said it with his chest. But then don't backtrack. Either you stand by it and say, I said it, I don't care, I'm not sorry, or you apologize.
London, the apology. Why do people say it with their chest? Yeah, because they speak what they're thinking, and then you know what's gonna come. Here comes the apology. After some time of reflection, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said what I said.
You're not sorry.
Fuck the apology, right? Because at the end of the day, he said it on an app, fam. He recorded himself loudly, clearly, and confidently saying what he said, knowing it was going to get clipped up. Man didn't care until he got his P45, till people came to his address to rush him. Yo, why? We're 2021, bro.
That was mad, you know. Like,
he doesn't care.
I see someone try to save him as well. He's like, "Oh, I don't think he lives there anymore." I was like,
bro,
like,
but you can't be saying them things there like that. But 2021, you think you're gonna get away with it like that on a broad daylight, and you not see what's happening to man when man are getting accused for pedophilia and them things there, bro. Man are running up in your yard. They're gonna run up on your yard when they find out where you live for saying what you said. Man, like Bob said, man got a camera and thought he could record himself saying what he's saying with his chest. And man come on the app and saying, I'm sorry. You're not sorry. You're sorry you got caught, boy. You're a pussy.
But
who was it going to, though? Like, who was it going to? He
didn't get caught, though. He recorded himself.
Snapchat or something, yeah?
You look like Snapchat, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Snapchat, and then it's like, but bro, do you know what scares me, yeah? Is that, like, this guy was sitting with his wife or his partner, yeah? And it's not like he was trying to flex or anything. He was literally like talking to the people that follows him and whatever, thinking he's funny. It's not funny, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, yeah, Trump I'm not even going to say our government, but the Tories and them idiots there, and Patel is the ones that keeps these people in a job, bro. Do you know what I mean? Keep these people on the streets in employment. Do you know what I mean? So part of me is thinking, do you know what, yeah? The government give you that confidence, don't they? When you got Boris calling people in burqas, calling them a letterbox, he's not acknowledging black people. He's saying the Black Lives Matter movement is adding to the COVID and stuff like that. They don't like us, bro. It's obvious they don't like us. And it's a small minority that don't like us, that seem to make the loudest noise. But you know what? It's fear, it's ignorance, okay? And also, what I hate the most, okay, is fucking racist. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see a black man, you see an Asian man, you see flipping transgender, LGBT barber, and you feel the need to discriminate. You see a woman talk about fucking football, and you feel the need to discriminate to them. Bro, I swear to God, some people in this world, man, I can't handle it, bro. Seriously, I just don't understand why people are just evil. Evil. Seriously, man, it annoys me so much, bro. I've got a little boy, okay? I've got a little boy, and I'm thinking, what kind of life is he going to be like? A mixed-race young boy growing up in this world thinking when people are talking like that. So what, you don't like Asians, you don't like blacks? My son's mixed race. What are you trying to say to me now? What, you're going to treat my son like that? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? It's fucked up, man. Seriously. And I don't want to give that any more time, because people like that, things will happen to you. And it will happen to you. And no one's going to beg mercy for you. Because I tell you what, I've seen people get done for less. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Yo, man. So, moving on swiftly, boys. Moving on swiftly. Obviously, we talked about Chelsea. Talked about Arsenal. Okay. We need to talk about another club. If your club's top of the league, please raise your hand. If your club's top of the league, please raise your hand. Manchester United.
If you're going to watch Harry Maguire lift the Premier League title as a world-class centre-back and your captain,
Mute this guy, bro. Mute this guy, man. Mute this guy. Wallahi, bro. I swear to God, I'll elbow your jaw, bro. I swear to God. I'm tired of you, bro. That Harry Maguire statement.
Have you sent her the link? Are you
I've sent it.
Yeah.
Send it now. I beg you send her it actually, if you can.
I've sent
it now. Yeah, I sent it now. BEEKS 3-2, baby. 3-2.
Yo,
Bruno.
Let me chat to Liverpool. Let me chat to them, man. You see, Liverpool, hold tight. The thing is, you man think you can come OT and go blow to blow with United. You know, back in the day, if it was like us going blow to blow with Liverpool, I'll be like, yo, that's a suicidal thing. Right now, you don't want to be doing that. Shout out Vibes FC. You don't want to be doing that with United, man. Especially with your defense. Your defense, the young guy, what's his name? Williams and them things there, innit? That's his name, innit? All right, cool. Hold tight. All right, cool. He got spun. He will remember that game for the rest of his life, knowing that Rashford ripped him to shreds. You understand what I'm saying?
But that
brother there got finessed.
Oh, the man is in the building.
And the thing is, right, Liverpool was set out to, they did their thing. They finally got their goals and whatnot. Shout out to Salah. It's dangerous. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the thing with United right now, whether you like it or not, I'm not saying we're the best, but we're consistent right now. And we like to do this thing of going a goal behind and whatnot. If we like to do that, that's only going to last for so long. It's only going to last for so long. But right now, it's working, isn't it? Do you understand what I'm saying? And you slap on Bruno, and Bruno gets the free kick. It is what it is. We win the game. I think we were the better side. Others might argue. Liverpool fans won't be happy with that.
Yes, Nathan.
They won't be happy with that. Yo, listen, stop saying Harry Maguire, world class. I'm not trying to hear all that, man.
World class centre back, best ever, yeah. Ferdinand can't tackle him.
Stop it.
Ferdinand
Stop
can't
it.
tackle him.
Stop
Ferdinand
it.
can't tackle him.
You want that agenda all you want, man.
Just make sure you lift your title at the end of the season. Lift your title at the end of the season, that's all I'm saying.
Yo, everyone, Prime, gone up, BEEKS. Round of applause for Steve, Liverpool fan, debut on the Wrap Up channel.
Come on. Love for coming on.
Good evening, my friend. Thank you very much for reaching out. Obviously, I've spoken to you before regarding Man United and Liverpool. I recklessly said that Man United will win the league. Look at us now. What are you thinking? How are you? Happy belated New Year as well, my friend. How are you?
Same to you, pal. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. I'm sound, mate. Yeah, and same to all you guys. I've not met the guy in the top right before, but Big Gunner and Prime, I know you too. So
big up, Steve, man. BEEKS over here.
So, Steve, what's going on? It's been a rough year.
Where'd you start? So obviously, let's go back to losing our two centre halves. And what happens when you lose those two guys is you have to change the shape of how you play. So we can't set traps. Our system doesn't work at the moment. We can't play our system because of the personnel we've got. So if you're playing two centre midfielders or a centre midfielder and a kid in your back four, you're asking for trouble, particularly against pace and the direct style of someone like Rashford, who was absolutely outstanding on Sunday, to be fair to the lad. So it's tough at the moment, and the system we're playing doesn't allow us to get the best out of Thiago. I'm not sure what Thiago's doing for Liverpool at the moment in terms of contributing to the game. Don't get that wrong, he's a quality footballer with lots to offer, but the way we play doesn't bring the best out of him. He needs to be 10 to 15 yards further up the pitch, where those short, decisive, angled balls can start asking questions of people. You can't hurt somebody playing as a diminutive number 6. It doesn't work. So it's really tough for Liverpool at the moment. And you saw it on Sunday. We equalised and then we dropped off 20 yards because we're absolutely terrified of our defence at the moment. And that was the difference. You wanted them to push on, equalise, and think, right, okay, now the momentum is with you. And we self-destructed in terms of we dropped off 20 yards and gave all the initiative back to Man United, and that was hard to watch.
So Steve, can I ask you a question? And listen, Beeks, Gunnar, Elena, Prime, jump in because I've only had this. You're the third Liverpool fan I've had on my channel. I try and keep it at a limit, Steve. But no, realistically, you guys brought your big guns, right? Okay. I mean, your front three started, and you know the old saying goes, the best form of defense is attack, right? However, obviously I can be biased and say I thought we were going to win, but there was just something that I thought you guys, I wouldn't say you didn't believe, but I felt like you were more, instead of worrying about what you were going to do to us, you guys seemed you were more worried about what we were going to do to you. And I've got to ask, was Henderson injured? I mean, why did you go with the young boy? I mean, is it because he is a centre-back? Okay, no experience, but that's his actual position. I mean, it'll be good to get your insight on that.
Henderson's got something, whether it's COVID, I don't know. But he's certainly got something that's keeping him out of the game at the moment. I think Williams is slightly quicker than Phillips, although let's be honest, none of them are quick. So it doesn't really matter which one you play. Phillips is a more traditional centre-half. Like he would play better against Harry Kane, because Harry Kane likes to think he's got an aerial presence, and Phillips is a traditional centre-back. So that would be interesting come Thursday. You're quite right. You've picked up on something there that we kind of wanted to see what United would offer, and that's not the way we've been doing things. So it's been really, really tough to watch Liverpool of late. Every team that plays Liverpool at the moment sets up with this low block, and it's defending en masse when you put 9 bodies in the box. It's not sort of great defending, it's defending en masse. And if all of the managers who are playing Liverpool sit and watch videotapes of the last 10 games, everybody's doing it. So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you do it? Because Liverpool are struggling with it. So difference between Liverpool and City is we don't play with 2 or 3 number 8/10s who rip you to shreds with angles in the final third. We've tried to hurt you from further afield, from full-back positions. It's down to KLOPP to find a solution to getting around this low block. There's no point swinging balls in the box to a 5'5" Mo Salah and a 5'8" Bobby who are not great in the air. So we have to find something different, and that's why I'm calling for Thiago to push into an 8 role, but would have no defensive responsibilities. Because with Henderson and Gini right and left centre midfield, you've got that cover, and they will cover the fullbacks bombing on. So a few puzzles to solve, and it's not fun at the moment. And I think on Sunday, begrudgingly, and it's not easy to say, I think we weren't brave enough. When you're not brave enough, you don't win football matches. So, I can't really be disappointed with the result, because I thought on scoring the second goal, let's roll our sleeves up and go for this. And we bottled it. We just was terrified of our defence. So it's hard to watch that when that happens.
Steve, you go on.
Jump in, man.
Like obviously, you've mentioned a few interesting points in it, and I agree with what you're saying in terms of the low block and whatnot. But obviously, as a Liverpool fan, after seeing that game and obviously conceding the type of goals that you conceded against United, what do you think now? Like, obviously, a lot of Liverpool fans have this problem with FSG and whatnot, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. Don't you think now this is the time where maybe it's the right time to now step into the market and go, oh, do you know what? We need to actually get a centre-back with experience, because we cannot be relying on the young centre-back in Williams. And I know you got Van Dijk coming in, but how long is that going to take? Do you understand what I'm saying? But do you reckon that you guys are going to actually step into the market and get a centre-back?
No, I don't think they are going to step into the market. And I did a podcast not so long ago with David Lynch, who's a journalist who's attached solely to Liverpool Football Club. In the summer, KLOPP called off the search for a centre-back on the proviso that if things went wrong, we could use Fabinho as a 4th choice centre-back. What nobody could ever plan for was suddenly he would become the 1st choice centre-back due to injuries. It's really, really difficult at the moment, because obviously we don't know where our money's coming from. Any club doesn't know where its money's coming from. The pandemic has ripped the heart out of the finances. I read somewhere collectively it's £1 billion worth of revenue lost across the Premier League, which is a silly amount of money.
Huge.
Wow.
If we would looked at Eder Militao, for instance, at Real Madrid, that's £2.5 million fee. His wages, there's no option to buy. You have to buy him. That's the deal. You have to pay £44 million for him at the end of the loan. So that's a £50 million deal for a guy that's not getting games at the moment. So you wonder how effective he would actually be. And in any man's world, that's not a sensible deal to go through right now. You just couldn't justify that kind of money. So now I don't think we'll sign anybody, and I think we never learned from Manchester City, did we? They had 2 blinding seasons and then fell off a cliff, and that's exactly what's happening to us. So there were lessons to be learned there, and we haven't learned them.
Steve, I believe you guys play Tottenham next, don't you?
On Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. So, LILYWHYTE TV, what do you think your chances are against Liverpool regarding obviously their cookie crumbling defeat to the glory gods of Man United? Do you fancy your chances against Liverpool?
It's going to be difficult. I think that the thing is, it's the best time to play them. Right now is the best time to play them. Obviously, they're like down and out, but I think we don't do well with pressure. So I don't know if we can take it that when we're supposed to do well against them, if we will. I think it's going to be difficult. We will play a counter-attacking game. They'll have most of the ball. But if we play the way we did against them at Anfield, then we can get some kind of result. I don't think we deserve to lose that game. We definitely deserved at least a point. So yeah, I think we definitely deserve at least something.
I taught them away.
No, they're home.
But when we played away, we lost 2-1. But I think we should have at least got a draw that game. I think the corner was really unfortunate that we didn't defend it well. And obviously Bergwijn had chances to like get the winner. So I think that if we play the same way and we actually take our chances, I think we can get a result. If it's either going to be a draw or a win, but I don't think we'll lose. That's big words to say before playing Liverpool. Watch us lose like 4-1 or something. But I think we can definitely capitalise on their current form.
Good. Gunnar, can you pause the board?
It's just no, you know what? Yeah, it's just awkward because the camera's like way over there. It's just mad awkward looking at it. I need to reassess my life. Just the HD thing is not really working for me right now. The whole Liverpool Spurs thing, I don't even know, man. Like they're both like Spurs today. Fair enough, they scored 4, but they were playing that Sunday League team from around the corner. So it's hard to judge. It's hard to judge off that. Liverpool, I know me and Steve spoke about it loads of times. I think, like he's saying, they thought that Fabinho was probably going to be 4th choice centre-back, not 1st choice centre-back. But I kept saying that Matip has never played 30, 40 games a season. So realistically, Fabinho was probably going to be their 3rd choice centre-back because you're hoping that, but you don't expect your 2 top ones to be out. Again, Thiago, world class, and you can't not sign him if he's free. But I don't think he's added anything because of just the way Liverpool play in general. So he's not going to be buzzing about the pitch. But if you're winning a game or you've got half an hour, 40 minutes, and then you bring him on, he's obviously going to help you win that game. Like he's going to keep the ball for you. He's going to do magic all the time. You know, his little magic no-look pass. But I think it might be time to sort of think about cashing in on Firmino, to be fair. Cashing on Firmino and then just look to bolster the defense. And I don't know, like, because it's hard signing players when you're Liverpool. It's hard because everybody knows how good their first starting 11 is. If you do want to get a player, you need to sell it to him that he's going to get chances, but deep down in his heart, he knows he ain't going to be playing if the starting 11 is fit. So getting players is just it's mad. But they're going to come back, aren't they? They're going to come back, whether
Steve,
they come back this season.
What's your response to that, Steve?
That's a really good point. But the way to answer that is, if the players haven't got the stomach to come into the club and fight to get in the first team, we don't want them anyway.
Exactly.
You want with a big pair of kahunas who come into the club and have a go at getting in the first team, don't you? Jota joined 40 million, and everyone thought Jota would be the guy that sort of sat by and waited for his opportunity. We missed him. He came in and made an instant impact, not bothered by the fact that he was going up against the front three.
Yeah.
I think if he was fit now, he would be playing in the front three that didn't include Firmino. The problem you've got with Firmino is at 29, nearly 30, and having been out of form for a good 12 months, what's his market value? Do we get back the money that we spent on him? We'd be lucky if we did. I think you're looking at 20 million tops. Certainly not in this market. The biggest problem you've got right now is
for Firmino.
No one wants to put contracts on the table. No one's putting big contracts on the table for signings now.
So obviously, guys, please, obviously we've got to thank Steve for coming on, especially at short notice. So thank you very much, my friend. If anyone wants to ask Steve a quick question before he goes, I've got another guy coming on who wants to quickly talk about Arsenal because gonna give us a shit explanation. Your questions, and Steve, let them know where they can find you on your socials, my friend.
Just there, mate, at Steve Plunk. I follow any football fan. Happy to have a conversation. I am a Liverpool fan, but I'm also a football fan, and I'm enjoying sort of dipping in and around people's podcasts and having a chat with you guys. It's really cool. So thanks for having me on, and you know where to find me if you need someone to come on and talk a load of rubbish about Liverpool. I'm your man.
Listen. The thing. Thank you very much for coming on, and I think what it is that like you yourself, Sonny, shout out LFC Sonny and Blood Stroh. Regarding Liverpool fans, obviously Ryan, I can't even forget about Ryan. Big up to you, man. I think you guys are the Liverpool fans that obviously I speak with and stuff, and you're quite level-headed, aren't you? I mean, Steve, when I initially spoke to you, Mike didn't want to acknowledge the drop-ins of Liverpool and obviously the upcomings of Man United. But for any football fan, I still can't find them. Listen, if you can find Michael, Liverpool Mike, please return him back to the wrap-up. Steve, just before you go, could we get your prediction of score, and also what do you think? What's the next few months going to be for Liverpool? As in, when I say that, I mean, someone get some of us. I'm on the case strip here, I promise you. What's next for Liverpool, and what's your score prediction for Thursday?
So, score prediction Thursday, I think it'll be like maybe a 2-2 draw. I think both teams will score. I think Mourinho sets up really strange against Liverpool. He plays with a certain amount of fear, and at some point we're going to click and come back into form. What remains for us going forward? I think if I'm honest with you, the rest of us are going to sit and watch Manchester City win the league this year. If I'm being honest, they just know how to win games at the moment. I know United do, but you and I spoke about this before. United are currently playing at about 110% of their capacity, and that's got to drop off at some point. Manchester City do this week in, week out. So for me, they're favourites to win the league. We probably need to win 10, maybe 12 of our remaining games to bridge the gap and put ourselves in a position to win the league. Realistically, we're not going to do that. It's too tough. Football's too passive and too unpredictable at the moment, so I don't see us winning that amount of games. I genuinely believe that it's City's to lose.
No, I don't. No, stop. I don't want to hear this one. I don't want to hear this. No, because again, Liverpool fans try to sell this out when Steve, you're a great guy. I do respect you. We talk quite a bit, but this thing Liverpool fans tried to do when Van Dijk got injured and say, "Oh, that's it. We're out. We're not winning the league." Yada yada yada. And I said, so long as you stay within it by the time it gets to the January transfer window, there's no reason why you can't win the league. United fans now want to sell it like they can't win the league, but yet you're dancing around about 21-21, and you're talking about Van Dijk being Harry Maguire being a world-class centre-back and being better than Ferdinand and all of this type of stuff. No, you've got world-class players in your team, yes or no? Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, Rashford, ice-cold Martial, Greenwood's this generational talent, Cavani, Bruno, and what's his name, Donny van de Beek. Go out and win the league. I don't care about all of this. In the year of 2020, you were on par with how Liverpool were performing and playing, and they're this great team that are meant to be the best team in Premier League history. One of you just go win the league and stop being afraid to say it. Only Bob's, he's the only one I knew who said it with his chest. and he said it when it was he said it when no one believed it.
So
now you have an actual chance to win it, and none of you are saying it. You're all scared. Is it because Liverpool have never retained? Is it because Liverpool haven't won the title in so long, or because United fans are afraid of being laughed at? Just go win it.
Focus on your manager.
It's actually embarrassing. It's actually embarrassing. You're two of the biggest.
Focus on your manager. We're not talking about United with the league.
You're two of the biggest clubs. You're two of the biggest clubs. You're two of the biggest clubs.
Focus on your team, Rude Boy. Don't worry about Man United.
You're done.
We're dead. You understand what I'm saying?
You're dead. No, but here's the thing.
We're dead. We're dead. Don't worry about us at the top. We're rubbish.
But speaks. Here's the thing. I'm not. Chelsea aren't in the title race. I'm not worried. Either one of you can win. I don't care. My point is, why are your fans so afraid to just come out and say we're winning the league? Bob's is the only one who said it, but he said it when it was a joke and it wasn't true. It's actually a possibility right now.
Don't be serious.
Prime. If you read Liverpool players' body language, Prime, at the moment, there's a massive lack of confidence throughout the team. But that doesn't come back overnight. If we'd beaten United on Sunday, it would have given the camp a lift, but the reality is we didn't. A good result at Spurs on Thursday might change it for us, but something's got to change in terms of the mentality of the players in a confidence perspective. City and United have got confidence at the moment. We haven't. There's the difference.
Liverpool fans are not really what I'm talking about. It's United fans. You're top of the league, 3 points. You got a vital point at Liverpool. They got flawless in the cup, and you just beat Liverpool in the cup, where you guys kept saying that we smashed them, we piped them.
Why are you so worried about United? Why are you so worried about us?
I've been saying you're going to win the league. Because I've been saying you're going to win the league. Why aren't you guys confident? You should be. Why aren't you guys confident you're going to win the league? How can you say all this 21 and 21 and we're looking down above you, top of the table, but you're not going to say you're going to win the league?
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Prime.
I'm not doing anything. Bobs, I don't have glasses with me. I'm not doing anything.
Hey, let's send off Steve. Steve, anyway. Steve, listen. Thanks so much for coming on, mate. Appreciate it.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
Take care, guys.
Thank you for coming, brother. Thank you. Prime, stop doing this.
I'm not doing anything. Just win the league.
Stop doing this.
Because come the end of the season, you can't say anything to me if you win the league.
Bro, I said when I've already told you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing.
Yeah, but Bobs, I don't have a problem. Bobs, I don't have a problem with you. It's all the other United fans that won't actually say it, but they want to say 21.
Bringing out the kilt, boy.
Just say you're gonna win it. Just say you're gonna win it. That way, no one can find 21 or it's coming home. Just say Man United will win the league. Just say Man United will win the league this season. That's it.
I said that Man United can win the league.
No, but Bob, you're not in this conversation though, because you said it. United fans say it. Bob, Abik said it.
You know what the thing with Bob's? He's trying to force me to say it. Whereas I already said, but United are in the title race, but I don't think they'll win it.
Beeks, you've already DM'd me this, so just say it.
Like I said, my judge is strong. So if you want to carry on with that conversation,
mine is stronger. Mine is stronger.
Your judge ain't strong as Manji.
Yes, it is.
Listen, Prime. Is it because Frank Lampard got sacked? That's why you're upset.
He's glowing.
No, it's not. No, it's because you guys you're going to win the league.
Listen, is it because Lampard got sacked before Frodo Baggins? Let's hear it. Because...
No, it's not, because I rate Ollie. Everyone, if you know me, you know I rate Ollie.
So can I ask you a question, Prime? I know you rate Ollie, yeah, but we had Simon Jordan saying that Frank Lampard was gonna last longer than Ollie. Look at the table, the league doesn't lie. The PE teacher is sitting above the serial winner at Tottenham. He's sitting above the current league champion. He's sitting above dead Arsenal. Arteta, the man, the cone and whistle man. So why are you telling us to win the league? Why are you not concentrating about the Blues, bro?
Because Lampard is dead, so that doesn't matter. But if we're not in Chelsea aren't in the title race, so I have no incentive to care. But you guys are. You guys should. And Bobs, what you just said, you're above the current Premier League champions. You're above
Say it again.
with all their millions and billions and all of that. And one of the best managers of all time, people say he's better than Fergie, people say, and Pep Guardiola, even though I don't believe that. Then why can't you guys win the league? I don't think.
Why are you so rattled about someone not saying they're going to win the league?
Because it's weird. You guys should be confident. It's weird. It's so. It's
Yo.
weird.
Before we continue,
Benjamin, trust me,
we gotta holler past the Benji.
Hella
We got holler out past the Benji, still in the GH, still in the Ghana. You know, enjoying that vitamin C and the vitamin D. You know what I mean? Hold tight, Benji. Come home soon, bro. Come home soon.
Benji, how's the job?
We got Steve in the building, guys, man them and girl them. Welcome, Steve. First time on the show, on the wrap up. Welcome, bro.
Bro.
Okay, bro. We're gonna conclude with your dead club, Arsenal. I need a better debate from you, bro. Elena, I need you to jump in.
What are we debating about? You're trying to draw me out, but man, nothing to draw me about.
This ain't a debate. This is a bantering session.
Hella shaky, bro. Hella shaky. So, Steve, talk to me, Arsenal, bro.
You to say it in your chest, but you can't do it. So chill out, man.
Well, this January just proves to me that we're doing the same mistakes over and over again. What Chelsea have done today are pretty much what Arsenal should be doing, acting like a big club. If you've got a appalling manager with an awful form, you should be getting rid of him. I'm sorry, when you don't play, if you know Willian is that dead, why are you still playing him? I don't care if you've got to rotate the squad. I don't care. In terms of our loan signings, it looks like we've loaned another Kim Kallstrom.
The thing is, who would you get? Who are you going to sack him and get?
Benitez has just flown from China back to London.
You're trolling. You're trolling. No way.
Hey, I take him.
So you think acting like a big club is getting Benitez in for long term or for an interim?
Get him, LILYWHYTE.
Long term and interim, but he's 10 times better than what Arteta is. He's a great man manager. Hang on. Before you say that, he's won Champions Leagues with Real Madrid. He's won Champions Leagues with Liverpool.
Okay.
He's kept Newcastle in the Premier League with a Championship side in 2 years running. He'll get that team playing. Trust me.
Are you having
playing for what? Just mid-table, because you'll probably finish there with Arteta.
Yeah, well, we're going to finish even worse with Arteta. On paper, that team should not be finishing where Arteta is.
Yeah, but Benitez ain't going to do much better.
Yeah.
Choke? Oi, B-Rabbit. B-Rabbit, what's going on? You can't choke, bro. Come on, man. Can't take that from Tottenham.
We might as well take everything from Tottenham right now because they're better than us. Simple as that.
Yo, man. So, Eleanor, real talk, though. Are Arsenal even a threat?
I think...
I don't...
There can always be a threat. I mean, I always worry about playing them. I mean, they're our biggest rivals. It's always going to be a threat. I think that whole top 6, 8, 10, I think the top half of the table is pretty tight. So I think if anyone drops form, they're a threat and they pick up form. They're right up there. I mean, they're only, 2 points away from Chelsea right now? Chelsea are a threat and they're a threat.
Let's just be honest. Last time we won the league, right? Like even the North London derbies were still close, and they were like 14.
When was the last time you won the league, though? Real talk.
That was 2004.
Jeez, 2004. Raw. That was like half my life. Raw.
I've never seen anything
I was 10.
other than a League Cup, so.
I was 10.
I don't know. Stephen, I don't know. But listen, Steve, conclude. What's before we go to the next segue, just give us a conclusion on Arsenal, what their hopes are for this season, my friend.
It's just to ride out the rest of this season. We're not going to get Europa League. Right, it'd be a frigging miracle. It's just make do with what hopefully Odegaard can improve the side. That's if he actually stays fit. And then and if it's top 10, then I'm happy with that because at the minute this team is nowhere near top 10, to be honest. the way it's playing.
May I ask, Stephen, and I might as well ask Beeks and Bob since their team's in it as well. What other quality teams are in the Europa League that can win it? And Elena's in the Europa League. What other quality teams who are the favourites, I should say?
Funny. You're funny. Do you know what? You're a clown. Do you know that? Seriously. Send me when your stand-up comedy show starts. I'll be there front row, chucking eggs at you. Yeah? I'll throw eggs and everything at you.
It'll be the day after Maguire lifts the title. Anyway, what other who are the favourites for the Europa League, may I ask?
Well, it could be a Man U Tottenham final.
I think Man U will be favourites.
So
no. Listen, I don't want anyone to call Man United's name and be like, Man United are going to be in the final. Worry about your own club. Worry about your own club.
How embarrassing these United fans are. Shameless. They'll say they're favourites, but don't want you to call them favourites. Shameless. This is what happens. This is what happens when your greatest ever manager leaves for so long. You don't know what success is like, and you're afraid to taste it again. This is what happens. Embarrassing. No, you're not. None of you are allowed to celebrate when you win the league this season. By the way, none of you.
But then to be fair, when Arsenal have been top of the league, I've never been confident until about April that we're going to win it.
Do you know what I mean? Listen. Before we conclude the show, listen, Stephen, thank you so much for coming on, my friend.
No worries.
Big up yourself. Can you let the people know your socials, my friend, please?
You can find us on Sfeetly TV, raising awareness of liver disease whilst following football and F1. Got a massive show tomorrow, as well as the watch along. I've got a massive show at 3 p.m. tomorrow, which is a liver awareness show, raising awareness about liver disease, the charity that I work for. Plus, if anyone wants to raise any causes, raise awareness for any causes that are closest to them, they can come on and share that. So, and then just come on and have your say.
Perfect, man. Listen, thank you for gracing us with your presence, my friend. Have a nice evening, okay? And then I'll speak to you soon. And your club's dead. Speak soon, bro.
Bye.
Yo, guys, obviously it's us that's left. Yo, one in and one out, yeah?
Bro, I ain't even talking to you, bro. I ain't coming on ever.
I'm like, Gunner, you know. Jeez.
What happened? How'd you leave?
Yeah, why did you leave, Gunner? What, you go to toilet?
The little one was crying and that, innit?
Oh, cool. I hear that.
Oh, I thought you got to a good part on your film that you're watching. Yo. Anyway, listen. We've talked football. We've talked obviously about that idiot with the racist video and stuff. Obviously, shout out Jem. Jem done a video on GNA TV regarding mental health, and I don't know if you guys caught it. Obviously, one of our co-hosts was on it, and Prime, and obviously, normally we talk to each other generally nearly every day, gentlemen, and obviously people in the cut, we are actually all good friends now. So, man them, girl them, how are you all feeling? What did you guys think of it? And to you, Beeks, so let me start with you. Mental health, lockdown, how are you coping with it and so on?
Yeah, do you know what? Obviously, I'm okay with it. I'm calm. We thank God, innit? It's just about making sure you're keeping active and whatnot, speaking to good people, positive people. Obviously, we are all content creators, so I guess speaking to one another is obviously good. It keeps the mind ticking and whatnot. I'll just advise people, listen, if you're feeling some type of way, just try to talk to someone, man. If you're not really confident, there are like helplines and whatnot. Obviously I work with older adults as well, so I know what certain people are going through and whatnot. So it's better to speak rather than bottle things up, because that's bottling things up is what leads to certain ideation. So and that's the last thing you want. But overall, me, I'm calm. Overall, I'm calm. I'm happy the people around me are calm. And like I said, just speak. Do you understand? Mental health is at a high, and it's about raising awareness in it. So don't be afraid to speak to one another. If it means you're getting air, just reach out to someone. Someone will actually speak, bro. Do you get me? It doesn't matter. DMs are open and whatnot. Just say a line, bro. We'll respond, bro. we're humans. We're all humans. I've always said it to Bobs. If I cut his skin, he cuts my skin. The same
Come
blood.
on.
It's not gold. You understand? So, yeah, man. Look, listen. If you're feeling some type of way, just message us or something like that, man. We'll respond, bruv. Just keep the mind ticking. Go for a walk, man. This lockdown thing obviously is long. Go for a walk. Go for fresh air or something, man. Just try to do something that entertains you, or you want to learn. Read a book or something like that. It's calm.
Yo, Elena, how are you coping and how are you managing?
Yeah, I'm okay. I mean, yeah, there are days like I miss a lot of family that I haven't seen in months. I mean, I haven't seen some of my family in nearly a year, because they're all like, got underlying health problems and stuff. So we can't risk it. It's obviously tough, but like Beek said, it's nice to be able to speak to people. You've got a community that you can reach out to. If you don't want to reach out in your real life people, because sometimes it's easier to reach out to people that aren't there physically sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to have this sort of community. And like everyone else has said, we're here for anyone, really. We're not just in the YouTube bubble, but anyone. And sometimes it is easier just to send a message to someone that isn't there physically.
Skepta.
Yeah. I was on it. Actually, funny enough, because Jam and I were talking a few days before, and yeah, it was my idea, because we were talking about the people community, the people we interact with and stuff, and how people have DM'd us, talk about how stuff they're going through, and I know how mentally and everything and whatnot, and not to go into a massive spiel about it again, but yeah. Look, like we've all said, our DMs are always open. You guys can, if you're going through anything or whatever, you can always talk to us. Or if you just want feeling down and you just want someone to talk to, not about necessarily about how you're feeling, but just about anything, about football, whatever it may be. And we can banter back and forth. But you should, I know it's hard, but you should probably see something. And that's something I'm even trying to I'm dealing with myself. And I know I should see someone as well, and that's what I'm trying to do. So,
and just for the record, Prime, you should be calling your uncle, but we'll talk about that later anyway.
Yeah.
So again, next thing, I want to touch on 100%, man, 100%. Gunnar, there's this from Quick Gooner 22 that says anybody not depressed but just struggling with motivation. What's your thoughts on that, Gunnar?
Yeah, I mean, everyone goes through it. It's hard to be motivated when you feel like you got nothing to be motivated for, innit? But there's always something to be motivated for, because essentially all you want to do is be better than yesterday, innit? So I think certain things are just driving people crazy. And I'm even just coming on Twitter and I'm seeing like people stressing out about how many followers they got, how many subscribers they've got, and like proper stressing, saying they want to quit the whole thing. And I'm like, that's just the wrong way to look at it. Like the essentially you got to do what makes you happy, innit? Like at the end of the day, subscribers and likes and all of those things, that they don't define you as a person, innit? So you have to just leave them things at home, innit? Like everybody's probably suffered from like mental health and things, and in different ways. Like I remember when my when my daughter was born and I had to go back to work, like there was days where I got to the train station and I couldn't breathe. Like one day, like I literally froze, like I couldn't move. Like I was stuck at the train station, couldn't get on the train to go to work. Like I was proper just stuck there. And then I had to get like signed off for work for like 2 weeks. Like I couldn't leave the house. Like I just couldn't physically do it. So like we all struggle in different ways, but there's loads of ways to get over these things, man. Like you say, talking to people, like Beeks is saying, go out for a walk. Like me now, waking up in the morning and going for a run or doing exercise or whatever, that's massive, innit? Like when I don't do it, I notice I don't feel the same, innit? So there's loads of things you can do, man. Like, but talking and sometimes it's better to seek professional help in it. Like I know we're all here saying, you know, talk to us on the DMs and stuff like that, which I'm pretty sure we're all open for that. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just need to seek professional help in it. Those are the ones that can really, really help. So you don't need to be afraid. Like it's all free as well. So you don't need to be stressing about getting money to go speak to someone because it's all free in it. But yeah, just you need to just find something that you enjoy doing like this. Like we're all here. Like none of us are really getting paid from doing this, but it's what's helping us get through times, innit? And it's doing stuff that we actually enjoy. So you need to really just find what you enjoy doing and doing it, man, because the only one that can get you to be motivated in the end is yourself. So find what you want to do and do it, man.
Thank you so much for Ghana for that. And we're gonna finish on some energy now, because obviously, you know, for those that don't know this guy, the cheeky chap that's just came in here, his name is Zane. He supports Cookie Crumble FC.
Behave yourself.
Zane, listen, welcome to the wrap up, my friend. Zane, we were just touching on mental health, bro. And I know you've got a family and you support a struggling club and so on.
It's deep now, bro. Honestly, it's deep at the moment. Do you know what? I'll be honest, right? Like today, right? I did a little video about, you know, how bad we were, and I'm not gonna lie. Before then, I was like depressing. Oh man, do I really want to get on there, right? But I'll be honest, right? I got on there, started the video. I wasn't expecting no one to watch it because obviously I just started my YouTube, and then after a while, a couple of people started watching it, started doing commenting, and honestly, after about 20 minutes, I just forgot everything. I was just cracking joke, having fun. So honestly, as people are saying, you've got to get out there, man. If you've got things on your mind, find someone you can chat to and just talk. It's better to get off your chest, man, because honestly, man's been depressed with the way my team's playing, bro. And just imagine trying to do a video about your team after they just got slapped up yesterday, right? Honestly, there's not a good look. And the way we've been playing as well, dead. And then after 20 minutes, when the comments started, people started coming. There's only about 3 people in there. You get me? Like I said, I just started, but we were just cracking joke, and then suddenly, man was just in vibes. You get me, and just chilling. And I suppose what I say to people out there, when it comes to mental health and all that kind of stuff, don't bottle it up, bro. That's the worst thing you can do, bro. Have someone out there that you can chat to, man. You know, it could be anyone. You don't have to be someone family, bro. Maybe it's easier to talk to someone not close to you that much. What do you mean? Because then it's, you know, maybe easier for you to talk out. Because trust me, if you bottle it up, that's when you're in trouble, bro. Man, honestly, you gotta get. Look, I'm still smiling after yesterday, so you know it works.
Yo, listen. Oi, Zane, thanks for coming on, man. Seriously. Listen, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Like we said, it's the wrap up. You know, we wrap on anything relevant, your football club, even if it's a dead football club, even if you're applying cookie at pressure to a cookie and it crumbles, we'll talk about that.
Can I say something before you leave, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah, of course, Zane, man.
Right. Gunnar, you're an Arsenal fan. Ladimus, you're a Chelsea fan. Right? Don't you think these Man United fans are getting too gassed when they ain't won nothing yet? Don't you think that they've transformed into something next level, man? Do you get me?
Zane,
do the talk once you won.
Zane,
no, bro, I'm not having that, bro. I'll keep it real.
Zane, you know what the problem is? I think they're weak. They're not.
No.
Bobs. Yeah. Again, you're not involved in this because you said it. You said it the minute I met you. You've been saying,
I like
you're not involved in this. But they're weak because how can you get gas about 21 and 21 coming, but no one's saying we're going to win the league? I've not heard any.
Exactly.
You and Alfie has said it, but I don't know Alfie enough. No, so I know you've said it. You've been saying, so I trust you. But the other United fans, no one actually came out and said we're going to win the league. So whenever I say you're winning the league, Maguire's going to lift the Premier League title, I'm not trolling. It's not. It's not gotten to a point where because I've been denying saying you're going to fall away for the past month. I've been saying that now, but you've passed a few tests along the way now. You went to you went to play Liverpool and you got a vital point. You didn't need to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
You got
you know that.
Liverpool in the cup. You beat Liverpool in the cup, which psychologically has ruined Liverpool now. Mind games. So there's no. If this was me, Chelsea in this position, I'd be saying we're winning the league. So why is no United fan saying that?
Beeks, do you want to go first or shall I?
Bro, you man, I hear what you're saying. We're in the title race. I don't think we can win it. We're in the title race. As far as I'm concerned, all I'm gonna say is focus on your
club, but why do you keep saying that?
Focus. You see Gunnar? You hear Gunnar talking crud like that?
But Gunnar's watching.
You need to focus on your club, boy.
Gunnar's watching.
You understand, boy? But do your thing. You like giving smoke, but when smoke comes to you, you start runing. I'd be easy, boy.
Okay, cool. You say focus.
Look. You know, I'm always coming up for this to come back again, man. I'll take my licks. I'm not business, man. Man's a big man here.
You say focus on your club. Then every United fan says you're the biggest club in the country, biggest club in the world, and whatever. Cool, I don't deny that. So of course, everyone's gonna focus on you. So just win the league. Say you're gonna win the league. Because Beeks, you said you're in the title. Fine. You said you don't believe you're going to win the league. Fine. So then you're not allowed to make 21 and 21 jokes.
Why not?
No United fan who believes they're going to win the league because you haven't said it. So then you don't believe it and make.
Cool. We win the league. I'm allowed to celebrate. So it's calm.
Yeah, but why are you getting gassed up so much though? What have you won? What have you won, bro? Because look, I give stick to Arsenal fans because they make up so much noise over nothing, right?
Yeah,
At least they won an FA Cup or something. You get me? Yeah. What have Man United won so far for you to be gassing up so much, man?
I see United fans now treating. I see United fans. No, listen. I see United fans right now treating what you guys are doing like it's a big underdog story. Like you're like as if you're Leicester and you're
I'll put you on pause for a bit. Like you're not Leicester. Listen, hear what I'm saying, Zane. Yeah. The thing with Liverpool fans, I know you're hurting. We put you man in the spliff yesterday. It is what it is. We move. We're not celebrating the fact that we ain't won anything. That's great, and that you man are winning trophies. I salute you. We praise you, bro. The thing with Liverpool, you're not ready to praise. You're not ready to praise United doing what they're doing now because you're afraid of what's happening right now. If United win the league, you know that shit. Fuck. After how After how many years you lot have been doing this thing and whatnot? United 7 years.
Tell them,
do you get me?
No, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. No. Let me talk. No. The way you lot are going on, bruv. Like when we won it last year and we won a Canna, we didn't gas the thing up until it was confirmed, and then we blew up.
We didn't gas up. You man were planning bus routes in February. Coming out, yeah.
No, Bob, not even that, bro. No, not even that. From November, Liverpool fans were saying the league is done, it's secure, it's wrapped up. From November, I remember that.
No. Every time we started singing we're going to win the league was end of Feb.
Yeah,
end of Feb. We started singing we're going to win the league.
I remember in January saying, "All right, cool. Just make sure you actually win this league because I've seen you bottle it before." So I've been hearing you guys saying from November. So no, none of this when the league was wrapped up thing. No, because you guys have been saying it for the vast majority of the season.
So come on, Bob, man. What are you saying? What are you saying, Bob?
Bro, what you're trying to say is that because we're top of the league right now,
now,
you guys need to find the gap. Yeah, you've been spun like a blade, yeah, just like your right back, Jermaine Pennant, yeah, and you got Nico in Rugrats Williams. What's the Rugrats name? Play centre back. Yeah, you man got done in the FA Cup. You man couldn't beat us at your home turf. Yeah, now we're 6 points clear. You man are in the mud. You're struggling now. All the Liverpool fans want to come out now. Been playing hide and seek for the last few weeks now. You guys are coming out now.
Ain't hiding, bro.
You want to make noise saying Man United haven't won anything, brother. It was 31 years before you man won a league title, and you man are coming out chest and biceps right now. Is that what you man are doing?
Do what I like about you lot, man? You lot never talk about the Champions League, bro, because you can't. Because we got 6 of them things, right? So in those 30 years, don't forget the Champions
League. I'm glad you said that.
Audience, do you see what's happening? You see what's happening? Bobs does all the talking in Beeks because he doesn't want to say it and get kicked off.
Yeah,
he's just sitting back. He's running his face. You see what's happening?
I told you. I said what I said about. Look. Prime, focus on Aston Villa with league titles and them, man. I don't really talk to them. I don't talk to
Thank
you,
you.
man. I'm
Yes.
talking to them, man. I'm talking to you. I'm bringing out the crud and smoke again. I'm tired of you Chelsea fans, you know. You people, your league titles on 6. Talk to see. Stop talking to Liverpool and United. Stop worrying about us. We got bigger fish to fry. No.
Wait, hold on.
Anyways, look, Zane, listen. My problem is, where were you? Cool. Let me go here. I'm tired. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I'm tired of you, man. I'm tired of you, man. Always talking crud. And then how can I hide the screen? I want to hide Prime. I'm tired of seeing his face.
Put your hand on the screen, bruv. Put your hand on the screen. So
making me sick. Yeah, you Chelsea fans, you got a new manager, new background. You think you're bad, innit?
They haven't even got a new manager, fam. The managerless.
And you man getting tucked in and that. You want to be coming to Man United and that. Did I say we're gonna win the league? Man, so he's gonna show DM and that. I'm gonna spliff this guy if he's not careful. You know, trust me.
Hey, man, said a new background.
Watch your voice. Watch who you're talking to right now.
Are you fucking dumb?
Are you dumb, Skepta?
Are you dumb?
Oh,
I done told you my judge is powerful. If you love your life,
cool. I'll hop in the booth. It's cool. I'll hop in the booth.
But Zane,
anyway, yeah, we're gonna cut there because obviously my team and Beats team are sitting at the top of the league. That's all you need to do. The only way is up. Simple as that.
The Harry Maguire.
And listen, your team's in the mud, mate. Shut your noise.
Yeah,
Zane,
and you're winning the league with Harry Maguire.
Zane, your club's not even relevant, fam. Stop trying to chat to me. You can't even sit at my table right now.
That's very adult. Right I like that. I like that comment. That's like schoolyard stuff. Primary schools. Oh, your club's not relevant. Blah blah blah. Come with something better, boss, man. You let me down, bro.
Okay, bro. Do you know what? Yeah, the biggest.
You're still talking about us, bro. You're still talking about us.
Because I want you to feel relevant, even though you're not.
Yeah, no. You can't help yourself.
Liverpool right now, yeah, is that side piece, innit? You know what? You got to keep arm's length. That's it.
No.
Bobby, you're speaking way loud, you know. Because if your missus hears you, you're sleeping outside tonight.
Yeah, exactly. But he's facing yourself, bro. You watch her slap. You get slapped in the back of the head now. You watch. She's come through the door. What are you talking about, side piece?
Bobby's talking about side piece, man. Only KFC and that.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, on that note, listen, everyone in the cut, you've been with us for an hour and a half, man. Real talk. Thanks so much for that. Love all the guys that have obviously commented, people that have came on. Listen, I'm doing up flipping charity tonight, boy. Oi, I want donations. I want flipping donations, man. Sponsor the wrap up now. Listen, Beeks. Tell them where you can. Actually, I beg your pardon. No, Zane, before you cut out, man, please let them know where they can find you.
My Twitter handle is Zane44_LFC or Real Fans TV. So I just started that YouTube and it's just me chatting unfiltered, bruv. Not getting muted all the time like I do on other shows. You get me? So
listen, Zane, man. Thanks for coming in, bro. Real talk, man. We'll speak soon, G. Thank you for coming in. Your team's dead, though. Your team's dead, mate. I know relevant. You take care of yourself, mate.
Yeah, respect, brother.
I respect, Zane. Thanks for coming through, man.
No worries, man. All good, man.
Love, bro. Dead club. Don't come back to my channel ever again. Real talk, everyone. Thanks for tuning in with us. Seriously, thanks for staying with us for the whole 90 minutes. Real talk. Gunner, bro. Tell them where they can find you.
Yo, Big Gunner on YouTube, Big Gunner TV on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, that's me, man. Thank you, everybody that stayed with us for 90 minutes, man. You basically just watched the whole football match with no half time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Everyone, seriously, like what the guys were saying, man. If you need to talk, the DMs are there. But at the same time, man, if you need to speak to someone professional, we'll post up the numbers and that you lot can speak to, because it's essential at this time, because man, like Boris saying, making it easy for us, you know, man's gonna have us in this mud for a while. So people, look after yourselves, man.
Yo, prime time.
Yeah. World class centre back Harry Maguire will lift out the season.
Take this out.
Frank's been sacked, but we have Tuchel, so better things are in store. Arsenal can't sack their manager, but they're not at the club anymore, so it's cool. World-class centre-back Harry Maguire will lift the Premier League title this season. World-class centre-back Harry Maguire will lift the Premier League title this season. I repeat, world-class centre-back Harry Maguire will lift the Premier League title this season. You can find me right here. So yeah, and discuss with me why world-class centre-back Harry Maguire will lift the Premier League title, and I'll expose Beeks' DMs.
It's your boy Beeks.
It's your boy BEEKS, and I'm going to put the judge on Prime tonight. It's on. It is what it is. We keep it moving. Catch me on the socials at Beats Corner, on Instagram at Beats_Corner, for Twitter. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on Beats Corner as well. And for the wrap-up show, a Bits and Bobs channel, let's get the subs up. Let's get the views up. Come support the man them. Like Big Gunner said, you just watched the full 90 with no half time. You man should be proud, bruv. You man, listen, we do this for you, man. Get me? Man said Beaks Freaks. Hey yo, shout out to Winter Surfer. He's starting this Beaks Freaks thing for the people.
Oh yeah, I love Winter Surfer, man. I love Winter Surfer. Big up. Listen,
Winter
everyone.
Surfer. Wait, 1 second. Sorry, Winter Surfer. Can you tell Beaks Freaks that world-class centre-back Harry Maguire is going to lift the Premier League title this season?
Stop it. See, when we do it, I'm going to clip this so many times, and I'm going to send you every day on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on Twitter, on every app you can think of.
Again, I'm not trolling, so there's nothing you can do. Clip it.
You are trolling. You're
Bob, wrap up.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Hey.
Like it ain't midnight, boy.
Yeah. So what? It's your boy Bits and Bobs. Listen, everyone, thank you for tuning in again. Shout out to my co-host Beeks. Shout out to Ladimus Prime. Shout out to Big Gunner. Please make sure you subscribe to all of their YouTube channels. These are my guys. The wrap-up wouldn't be without these guys. I've got to give a massive shout-out to, obviously, the pastor Benji, who's the last piece of this jigsaw puzzle. And, obviously, we should have said the wrap-up hashtag charity night, because certain people came on the show. Listen, big up to Steve, big up to Zane, big up to Steven, and also our guest, Elena. Listen, everyone, have a great week. Be safe, take care. DMs are all open. And listen, everyone, we're top of the league. We're top of the league. Man United, we're top of the league. We're top of the league. We're top of the league. Man United, we're top of the league.